So sometimes I've noticed in myself that around midday, around 2ish actually, I just get really like, ugh, just all my energy goes, and it's a time I just kind of slump. And do you get that? I have it so much, and it really annoys me because it's a time when, especially with kids, you sort of need to gear up. You've got kids in school, you need to be a bit more up for it after school, and there's some really things I've been doing just to try and gear change my sort of stamina, I guess, or my well-being to sort of get me through that. At the moment, I'm caring for somebody with cancer, and I've got 3 kids, and there's just a lot on my shoulders, literally, and I've really sort of had to think a lot more about my well-being, how to promote better sleep for myself, how to feel better within so I can give my best out. So here's just some really, really simple, easy tips, basically well-being for very lazy people, because you don't need to think. I think well-being is such a massive topic and it's so humongous, it's hard to know kind of where to start with just tiny little teeny habits. So these are mine, I hope you like them. This video is actually sponsored by Teamy Blends. I absolutely adore this brand. It is set up by this most gorgeous young entrepreneur, female, who does lots of gorgeous products that you will love. So I will talk to you more about them in just a little bit. So first thing is to really recognize your slump. You know, have a little think about it. When do I feel this slump? And a great thing to do is just get outside and do a little walk. I know it sounds so well trodden out, but I'm not a runner, I'm not a jogger, but I will go out for a walk. And when I'm on my walk, if I listen to a podcast, it kind of motivates me to keep going, and I feel less sort of self-conscious about just plodding along, so I don't have a dog, really need one just for that walk. And I listen to wellbeing podcasts. There are so many amazing ones, and you can get really short snippets, and I find them really motivating. I don't know if you've got into podcasts yet. I know people either are obsessed with them or aren't yet onto that audio sort of thing, but I love them, love them, love them, and I will link some of my favourites below, and they really can help you to just put you outside of whatever's going on in your brain, reset, get that fresh air, and it totally changes how you can go into the next part of your day. So it's also good to have a little new habit in terms of what you consume at that time. So it could be that you normally have a coffee pick-me-up, or actually normally people want to stop drinking coffee around this time, and then you're like, actually, is this the slump? Have I just had like a real after lunch slump? But it's a really good idea to add in a kind of protein drink or something that's going to give you that energy. And I found that my body has been really getting used to this and kind of craving it, and it's just really nice, makes you feel like you've done something really good for yourself, which is half the battle. So I've teamed up with Teamy Blends. I'm going to be working with them a little while. I've worked with them before. Absolutely love the brand. If you go onto the website, the products are so interesting. There's a lot about gut health, which is something that's really top of my priority list, knowing how important it is for cancer care as well. My sister has cancer, so we're looking into a lot of that. But myself, being plant-based, I was looking for a plant-based protein that you can add in, and a lot of them aren't great. They can be a little bit chalky. The founder of Teamy, she created this amazing wellness protein. There's different flavors. I love the vanilla one. It's actually the best tasting vegan protein. It includes 17 grams of clean protein, and all you need to do is basically blend it into either oat milk. I just put mine in oat milk, and it makes like a little vanilla-y flavored drink. You can put it in water, you can put it in a smoothie, like a frozen fruit smoothie. There's actually an ebook that I downloaded on Teamy Blend's blog, which has a load of recipes, so that's nice to have. Protein's really important. It's basically one of the building blocks of our bodies, for our bones, for our skin, for our muscles, so it's really important that we're consuming enough of it and in the right way, and it's really hard to do unless you're actually adding in something like a protein powder. It's really known for sort of good for exercise as well, if you're an exerciser. But I just love this product. It's made with organic pea protein and rice protein mixed together, and it's got this antioxidant rich white tea extract, and so there are a lot of teas in their brand, which is why they're called Teamy. And it's non-dairy, it's non-soy, so any of those things that sort of can upset your stomach, you won't get that. And it really helps just to promote a more healthy overall day, but particularly in the afternoon. The next one is to brain dump at this time of day. So often I feel like it's because I've got this emotional load that we all carry as parents, as mums, particularly. It's proven that women carry more of this emotional load. So what I do is brain dump, and it's so good, and it really helps you promote healthier sleep later on when that brain is kind of keeping you going. If your work is the sort of thing that stresses you out, for me, I write down my children's names, each of my children, and then I will just write everything that is going on with them that I need to do. So I need to put them exams, you know, they need to update those, that's sort of going on. It's sort of always at the bottom of my list. You know, this homework thing, there's a revision thing going on, I need to look into different clubs, so we'll change that. You know, just write everything down that's going on with them. And I find that brain dumping at that point of the day is almost like resetting. It's like taking yourself back down to zero and building up again. Really do it, and just put like 10 minutes on the timer if you're really short for time, and get it all out. It doesn't mean you have to then action it all. It's not a to-do list, it's a brain dump, and something will pop out of there and you'll be like, actually I can tackle that if you want to, but really get everything out of your head, reset. The other thing is to form a new habit that is off screens. So if you think about your emotional radiators and your emotional drains is how I think about it. So what really gives you an emotional buzz and what really drains your attitude emotionally. And it might be that if I'm spending, you know, for a lot of people it's social media, spending too much time on social media by the afternoon, or that's when you start to pick up your phone maybe a little bit more when you're getting towards that slump, and it just makes you feel worse, takes you on a down. So what are you going to flip around to give you more of an emotional radiator, an emotional buzz? And the thing that I've loved is puzzle books. I know, where I've been waiting around in sometimes some super stressful situations recently, where I've been waiting for appointments and things like that, I've had a puzzle book on the go. Mine at the moment is a true crime puzzle book, and I love it. And it just gives you these things where it gives your brain a bit of a buzz, a bit of a challenge, and it's proven to help you with your mental capacity, with your agility, your mental agility, just bringing yourself into that moment and doing something totally different. Believe me, it will perk you back up again and get you really ready for any challenges that are coming next, and give you a real, for me, emotional radiator moment. So I hope there's been something different there. I like to just do different ideas and stuff that you might find interesting. Thank you so much for Teamy Blends for sponsoring this video. I'll be doing more work with them coming up. I will link them below. Really encourage you to go and check them out for some easy gut health, protein, well-being and skincare as well. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.